Okay, here we go. I'm just going to read a short, sweet poem. This is called Inaugurate This. Beauty and justice are alike in that humans do not make them. They make us human. James Hillman, Aphrodite's Justice. We are lived by powers we pretend to understand. W.H. Auden. Where you wake up is where you begin, with or without angelic attendance, though that often has to do with how you wake up as much as interdimensional visitation rites. Day's gray face a sign of yet to be determined inflections of nasty weathers stuck in today's craw, anima mundus as conjunctio monstrum. Your hyperbio whatnot is fine and dandy, Jack says, looking in from 1987, but it's over and left you looking back. Pay attention to your reactivated orientation, and it doesn't much matter where you are, a Best Western in Bowling Green or a sickbed at home. Polaris in your heart knows which way is loose, beats the hell out of non-somatic thraldom to a scentless hell of words miss their mark every time, returns again and again to rehashed encounter with vanished meaning, well, not with meaning itself, which wouldn't be vanished then, but say the blank stare and cardio excavation site left behind. Though, Jack points out, it's not really mine, more like a sign of the storm churns in moments' heart, unfolded, more like the storm that churns in moments' heart, unfolded frenzy of glib promise of tomorrow, dressed up as yesterday, all shiny and run by somebody good. It's an invisibility, he says, stirs with invisibilities, so don't take it personally. Or maybe it's both ways around, since both are caught in current circulates through day's recent Thanatos eruption, renders the demos yearning for a state of great again, acidic, segregated, spiritual rigor mortis, leaves beauty and justice outside, looking perplexed by the Geist's insistent backward zeit lurch into a stall of perpetual cruelty and mean-spirited, exclusionary, pale-face hate outbreaks, orphan human in some desolate 14th century lockup. It ain't the first time, hun, and it surely ain't the last. But that's not much solace when the king bolts up enraged, leaves the queen subject to random declarations of dependence and constitutional subjugation to hormonally challenged avatars of chaos, unhappy MIT dropouts, always lurking around somewhere, but freed at last to really fuck things up in the name of the same sour self got Lucifer in that big dust-up back in the day when it all seemed so hopeful before the shit hit the fan, left us subject to mass distribution of declamatory appeals to our individual stupidity, which Schelling located at the origin of being, only to have his hand slapped by Hegel, who couldn't handle the thought of imperfectible evil. But then he never had the pleasure of meeting the current dark angel eruption. Thank you.